Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Market Brooks has shared his thoughts on how his company uses XRP to pay freelancers quickly. How do real-world payments work with Ripple, and what's so novel about XRP that we should keep using it? After the dust settles on the legality of Bitcoin and its derivatives, we will still look at the motivations behind the Security and Exchange Commission's ongoing ambiguous discussions about the debut of a definitive, recognizable Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. Please be careful with your investments, gentlemen. According to Brooks, Lance came up with an innovative way to use XRP to simplify the platform's payment system for freelancers. Triplet payment method and in-depth conversation with Ripple, described by Brooks. That Go was initially mentioned by Brooks. Freelancers only belong in Lance. In addition to reiterating the company's dedication to developing international instruments and technology that enable the successful compensation of independent contractors (NGO), the sentence also emphasizes the company's dedication to overcoming the unique problems faced by self-employed contractors abroad. Using XRP's payment mechanism, Lance has found a novel way to facilitate payments to independent contractors on its platform. In the interview, Lance revealed that most of the freelance industry is concentrated in developing countries, where payment challenges are at their most acute. Google's CEO claims that the company's strategy has allowed them to expand into nations with large untapped markets but problematic payment systems. Google then employs Triplet to speed up the payment process in these countries. This week, Brooks compared the worth of collaboration to a freelancer's $50 monthly income in the Philippines. Glance's CEO remarked that a person in that position could not reasonably expect to be paid in 3 days. Furthermore, he stressed the transaction costs that may be incurred while using conventional payment methods. How about deducting $510.10 from each paycheck and paying the bank that lent it to you 10% of the profit? When used with a triplet ledger, XRP can be used to avoid the usual delays in banking and transaction costs. It's incredibly useful, and it's yet another way self-employed people can quickly access their money for necessities like groceries, that payments made using Ripple it can instantly convert from fiat to XRP and vice versa within the recipient's funds when banks are closed on weekends. As a result, when XRP and Triplet were combined, benefits were realized. Brooks predicts that in the future, dealing with money will require constant vigilance and an unwillingness to lock doors like banks today. Consider that Google and Ripple have been collaborating since the year 2020. Can you accept XRP for freelance work? It's widely accepted on other platforms. Do it yourself so you can be the first to hear regarding fresh developments concerning Ripple payments. Be sure to click the Notify Me button while subscribing to our channel. This was a major point of debate throughout the Ripple Swell gathering. XRP, which hosted the conference payment, was a major topic of conversation, providing an overview of the newly published, initially cited endeavor by Ripple. The revised objectives are to broaden our reach into new markets and enhance the effectiveness of our products. Ripple Payments, a new addition to the XRP native deep ledger, provides alternative global liquidity and accelerates the onboarding procedure. Former president of Payments and Ripple's Monica spoke at length about the Swell conference, referring to it as a single onboarding process in a manner similar to what consumers may access in accordance with a single and Ripple. Insight Peaceboarding uses the worldwide Ripple payment network to cover approximately 100% of payouts in over 70 markets across the world. Remember that on-demand, Ripple-based payments have mostly supplanted traditional forms of liquidity. Although this service is still offered, WAC has learned that references to old are becoming less common in Ripple marketing in favor of per WAC when discussing ANA's use of technology to establish various payment routes linking Africa to the rest of the world. The new graph shows how cryptocurrency enables Ripple payments, with the business promising to reliably supply consumers with cash at all times. Some uncertainty exists. W stated regarding its uniqueness will also emphasize that Ripples are the first documented example of providers of payment systems for enterprises in charge of fiat and cryptocurrency exchanges, like Rocket Fuel, can accept a broad variety of currencies thanks to Ripple's extensive payout network. He continues by saying that the method is in keeping with Ripple's ultimate aim of facilitating the efficient transfer of value in responses to consumers' payment requests, but the XRP advocate anticipated more information about Ripple payments to emerge later. When compared to other methods of payment, the XRP army has begun asking more questions, and they demand answers about the rationale behind earlier Ripple products and the specifics of XRP integration. Tokenization and Liquidity Hub operations reaffirmed Ripple's commitment to keeping payments as its primary emphasis and integrating XRP through the new, and just in case the Ripple payments product wasn't clear, he does use XRP. Bold Fuelis were also the initial client, and they are worried about the goal. Added as a response to rumors that the SEC and other cryptocurrency asset executives at Grayscale have discussed establishing a spot Ripple exchange-traded fund for Bitcoin, the Garland House of the SEC has addressed the issue of a Brad the Ripple CEO exchange-traded fund. The Bitcoin ETF requested that the Securities and Exchange Commission get in touch with Grayscale after hearing about their suggestion to create a new geographic region. Keep in mind that the securities company said no to Grayscale's plan to switch its Bitcoin trust to the ATF. The DC Circuit made a determination that Grayscale is preferred in a landmark August decision forcing Grayscale regulator to decide to sue the regulator. The court mandated an investigation by the SEC into the choice that led to the adoption of Grayscale and the establishment of a Bitcoin fund that would engage in instantaneous trading after being disapproved. Industries division Garlinghouse retaliated by beating Gary Gensler, chair of the Corporation Finance Security and Exchange Commission. For the delay, the company caused in talks with Grayscale to begin converting Bitcoin into an ATF at a place called Gensler, a Darlinghouse P. It has been determined that the SEC, Grayscale, and the topic of conversion are being discussed right now by the greatest asset manager with knowledge of market trading. Executives were prompted to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell notice button in order to be the first to know about XRP news before Garlinghouse, who has been described as a political liability. This concludes the video, guys, so if you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe by clicking the bell icon. See you later, bye.